The battle for the coveted mid-range smartphones is being conducted primarily in emerging countries such as India and here in the Philippines. Also known for its laptop devices, ASUS has dared to compete also in the world of smartphones. The ASUS Zenfone Max Pro M2 is the representative of the next generation of the Zenfone Max series, which made its official debut last year with the bang and set the bar high. And now, ASUS has once again turned on the strengths with its large battery capacity, solid features, and dual camera system, which have become a common denominator from its predecessor. I've been using this phone for a while, and later, you will know more about the components of this device and how does it perform in a real-life scenario. The question is it worth the money? Hello mabuhay, my name is Matthew and welcome to Tech Arcade, and here's our review of the ASUS Zenfone Max Pro M2. Two things I noticed after unpacking the Zenfone Max Pro M2. First, the smartphone is extremely light at 175 grams, given the 5000 mAh battery. Second, the smartphone looks much higher quality than it finally feels. The reason for this lies in the plastic housing with glass optics that successfully sells itself as more than it actually is. Personally, I'm not a big fan of plastic with glossy surface on the back. However, my aversion is not based on the look that the Zenfone Max Pro M2 really succeeded in, but on the susceptibility to scratches. But if you use your smartphone using a protective case, you didn't have to worry about it. Fortunately, ASUS packs a suitable case for additional protection. Nice job, ASUS! The dimensions of the smartphone are 158 by 75.5 by 8.5mm. The display has a fairly compact notch to avoid wide display edges. However, there is still a 6mm wide chip on the bottom.
The power button and volume control are both on the right, and on the back there is a fingerprint scanner and the dual camera lenses. Sitting at the top is a primary microphone, while at the bottom lies the 3.5mm jack, micro USB port, and the speaker.
For unlocking, there is still face unlock over the front camera. On the other hand, we find a positive surprise inside the smartphone as there's a dual SIM slot and a dedicated micro SD card for external expansion. Overall, the Zenfone Max Pro M2 has become a handsome smartphone with cheap but impeccable workmanship. It does have a stunning design with a 3D curved back panel, constructed of glossy acrylic with a wave-like feature. It is quite surprised that it's still pleasantly light despite of its large battery size. On another positive note, ASUS bets on a rather narrow notch with 2cm at its widest point. As usual, this houses the proximity sensor, earpiece, front camera, LED flash, and the notification. Also, the display is protected by Gorilla Glass 6, which is another advantage of this device. The ASUS Zenfone Max Pro M2 has a 6.3-inch IPS display with a resolution of 2280 by 1080 pixels. It has an aspect ratio of 19:9, and the quality of the content is actually very good as the viewable angles are great. The brightness is with 450 candelas per square meter, and that under direct sunlight, reading text and viewing the content is not that difficult, and has a strong color rendering. In direct comparison with better calibrated displays, however, it is striking that the color representation is a bit cool. It also has the ability to control the color temperature of the screen and cover the standard RGB palette at the level of 98.7%, which is a higher result than some of the direct competitors. The ASUS Zenfone Max Pro M2 comes with the Android Oreo Third Edition. The update to Android 5 will land this coming April 2019, and our test version has the security patch for February 2019. ASUS has chosen a pure version of Android. Some small features such as the screen color management, for example, have been added here and there. ASUS says they listened to the complaints of its users. In the past, ASUS was singled out for multiple bloatwares, duplicates, and overloads too heavy on its smartphones. And now the brand is turning 180 degrees and is now on pure Android version. When swiping the screen up, it will open the app drawer, which will show all the applications installed on the device. Swiping down the main screen once, it will open the shortcut bar and see the notifications. Swiping down again will expand the shortcut menu bar. When holding down on an empty area on the screen for a moment, it will enter the screen adjustment mode. Here, we can change the wallpaper image by choosing an image from the Google Photos or the original wallpaper which were already installed to the device. In the call interface comes in a simple, traditional Android style, easy to understand and easy to use just like a regular smartphone. Pictures and video files can browse on the Google Photos app. Interesting is that there is an album divided according to the faces of people in the pictures, places, things, and pets as well. The ASUS Zenfone Max Pro N2 supports split mode or opening two applications at the same time by pressing and holding the Recent Apps button. You can choose which applications to open in the bottom half of the screen. Opening two applications at the same time can also be displayed horizontally. The ASUS Zenfone Max Pro N2 has a dual camera setup on the back, consisting of a 12-megapixel main camera sensor with an advanced Sony IMX486 and a large 1.25 micron pixels and a large f1.8 aperture. There is another 5-megapixel secondary rear camera for depth sensor. The task of the depth sensor consists in the separation of foreground and background in the portrait shots. There's an AIC detection system that helps to analyze and compose images that are running in the background. It also comes with an electronic image stabilization and anti-shake system, face detection autofocus, and Pro mode support, which can be adjusted from shutter speed, ISO, exposure value, and white balance. Also, the video mode can be adjusted in 3 levels: low, medium, and high. And also there is a custom that can adjust the level of smoothness and the whiteness of the skin. In the rear camera settings, we can adjust the proportion of the image in 4 ways. 4:3 or the standard, 16:9, 18:9, and 1:1, with the highest resolution of 12 billion pixels. For video recording, we have 5 to choose: VGA, 480p, 720p HD, the Full HD 1080p, and 4K HD at 30 frames per second. For the front camera, a 13-megapixel with f2.0 wide aperture is available with a soft light flash for taking selfies in the dark. Overall, the picture quality of the Zenfone Max Pro M2 is quite good. Colors and white balance are neat and the level of detail is satisfactory. Also, the pictures have very little noise in somewhat weaker lighting conditions. And the smartphone produces really noisy pictures when only very little light is available. However, where the camera occasionally has two problems is the dynamic range. Fortunately, the HDR works very well and in most cases enhances the images. Here, check out our samples. The video quality is also okay. At 1080p resolution, you get pleasant colors and good sharpness. In addition, the images are stabilized by an electronic image stabilization. This works satisfactorily but not quite as well as we would like. Total without stabilization is the 4K mode. However, you can use a gimbal or if you want to keep the camera on cam. As far as the selfie camera is concerned, good shots here are more or less a game of chance. If the ambient light is playing along, you get the shots produced. But as soon as there is too much or too little light, the pictures are either noisy or overexposed. The ASUS Zenfone Max Pro M2 supports a single speaker located near the micro USB port and thus it can output only the mono audio without an earphone. The 5-magnet speaker is powered by an NXP smart amplifier that can output some seriously loud sound. Since the software is more or less stock Android, there are no built-in software codec enhancements such as Dolby or DTS audio available. It delivers an acceptable sound for anyone wishing to listen to music without speakers. Just be careful not to push it to limits if you want to keep a proper sound, as there is somewhat slight distortion in its maximum level. Zenfone Max Pro M2 has a Snapdragon 616 processor inside. For a price of less than 15,000 pesos, it is well positioned, but there are some already smartphones which were already sold in much cheaper price, such as the Redmi Note 7. The Snapdragon 660 consists of 8 Cryo 264 cores with 4 1.8 GHz energy saving cluster and 4 2.2 GHz in power cluster. At memory, we have the 64 gigabytes of expandable storage and 4 gigabytes of RAM. And for graphics performance, there's an Adreno 512.
We tested some benchmark applications and here are the results.
As far as the performance of the smartphone is concerned, the Zenfone Max Pro M2 is a mid-range device. The performance is sufficient for 90% of the applications that you can use in everyday life on a smartphone. Only gamers benefit noticeably from a faster processor such as the flagship Snapdragon 855, but even under heavy use, the smartphone still keeps a cool head. System and simple apps are running at a very good speed anyway. Meanwhile, the Adreno 512 GPU is not a bad performer by any means, and we actually enjoy playing games. Demanding games such as PUBG Mobile, Shadow Fight 3, Arena of Valor, Mobile Legends, and Asphalt 9 Legends played very well, and the phone didn't get warm even during extended sessions. The energy sufficient or the system of chip helps in easing the load of the GPU, and we didn't observe any stutters or drop frames. Network coverage is strong and I never had any problems connecting to the mobile network. LTE is also available. When talking on the phone, you have a good call quality on both sides and also noise is filtered out. In order to improve the call quality, there is also the VoLTE LTE or the VoLTE Wi-Fi support. Fans of fast Wi-Fi communication must in turn be reconciled with the lack of the AC category because the smartphone offers wireless internet only in wireless LAN 802.11 BGN and 2.4 GHz frequency. On sensors, the Max Pro M2 in addition to the standards such as the brightness, proximity, and accelerometer, a gyroscope and an e-compass are available too. An FM radio is also there and the GPS positioning works very well. The smartphone has been equipped with an NFC module or near-field communication, thanks to which it can be used to pay contactlessly and use the Google Pay. With a 5000 mAh battery, the Zenfone Max Pro M2 is one of the best equipped mid-range smartphones ever. The battery is even bigger than the Redmi Note series. Together with the Snapdragon 660 processor and the purest Android system, the ASUS brings it to a simply phenomenal battery life. The fact that ASUS manages to plug a large battery into the device without adversely affecting the weight of the phone is just remarkable. According to ASUS, the Zenfone Max Pro M2 has 12 technologies that are supposed to ensure the state of the battery life for use. These include temperature protection mechanisms, the input voltage, and the output voltage protection. Thanks to the large battery capacity, the Zenfone Max Pro M2 with reverse charge can also be used as a power bank for other mobile devices.
We achieved an 8 hours of screen on time, which is pretty impressive. We didn't have any score from the PC Mark test as it keeps crashing while using it.
On the negative side, there is no Qualcomm quick charge technology support as a supplied 10W charger takes about 2.5 to 3 hours to charge the device from 0 to 100%, although this is basically not bad considering its large capacity. Nevertheless, the Zenfone Max Pro M2 is unquestionably the most enduring smartphone in its category by far. To sum up our review, here are the advantages and disadvantages of using the Zenfone Max Pro M2. And that's a wrap up on our Zenfone Max Pro M2. I hope you liked our first video review here in Tech Arcade. To get the latest updates and more video reviews, just hit the bell button and subscribe to our channel. Also, don't forget to follow our social media accounts in Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Again, my name is Matthew from Tech Arcade, and have a good day.